Alrighty, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Sonic the Game Fan, and welcome to episode 15 of my Let's Review series. On today's episode, I will be reviewing a game that is based on the Nicktoons shows. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. Now, before I get straight into the review, I know this game is made for kids because of the characters such as SpongeBob. That is also made for kids, but I know this channel's not made for kids because I swear sometimes in some or most videos. So there you go. Yeah, YouTube, do not, and I repeat, do not take this video down. Oh, hold on a second. Don't take this the other way around, okay? Don't make this made for kids, because this is not made for kids. I swear. And there you go. So without further ado, let's begin. Attack of the Toybots was released in 2007, which is the sequel to Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, and SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons Glob of Doom, which was released in 2008. This game was released for the Nintendo Wii, PS2, Nintendo DS, and the GBA. So, yeah, that's basically it. Now, I do own the PS2, but not the GBA. Well, I do somewhat own the DS, but again, I only rented that game for apparently no reason, but whatever. So now let's get down to the plot. Now, the plot depends on what game you get, either console version or the portable version. So let's begin with the console version, which is the one I own. It begins with Professor Calmatus. I don't know how to say it. Let's call him Professor C on The Biggest Genius, stating that feeding Krabby Patties would emit magical gas with a combination of ghost energies to form fuel for his Toybot army. And the scene goes to Bikini Bottom, where it opens with Patrick and SpongeBob delivering a load of thousands, and I mean thousands, of Krabby Patties to a Krabby Patty processing and Toybot factory. But when they arrive, the robot sucks up both the Krabby Patties and Patrick, leaving with SpongeBob chasing after the robot to the factory. Yep, and finds his way into the factory, where after SpongeBob finds Patrick, he finds that Patrick is in a vacuum-packed toy. Yeah, and then after that they meet with Attack of the Pumu people. I don't know how I can say this. Pumu, I don't know. They were claiming that he found his way into the factory where SpongeBob and Patrick. No, God, hold on. So he was abducted and scanned. And then later we find Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron. And no, not Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat. I repeat, not Jimmy Butler. I mean Jimmy Isaac Neutron. James Isaac Neutron. Who were also abducted and scanned. They later meet up with the chatbot and ask him to contact Danny Phantom to command them to find more master bottles for his collection. Jimmy contacts Danny, and no, not Danny Green from the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm talking about Danny Phantom from the TV show. So Jimmy contacts Danny Phantom, saying that the Professor C is invading the toy army and taking over his house to use the energy that is coming from the ghost zone, surrounding with robots that look like a robot version of Danny and Sam. He tells both Jimmy Neutron and Sam to meet up with Jimmy and the Nicktoons at the Enemy Park Evil Toy Company outlet. When they arrive, they see Jimmy being made up in some sort of a mecha suit to fight with the big tin robot, including a giant evil toy of Jimmy Head. The giant evil toy of Jimmy Head, which is probably stupid. After defeating the giant, Jimmy they head back to the factory to find more master models, where the Chatbot tells the gang that the Saucerman toys have captured those heroes. So the gang goes through the factory and collects the rest of the master models, and then destroys the Saucerman toys. After that, it shifts to Fairy World, where they, hold on, never mind, where they meet up with and free Jorgen, who destroys the Fairy Harvest. They got back into the mecha suit and headed straight to the professor's lair, where they arrive. When they arrive, the winner of the biggest genius is Go Highlander. No, he's a player, not a freaking character. Sorry. Let me try that again. I'm getting PTSD from this. Okay. The winner of the big genius is the Chatbot. You thought it was Professor C? Well,
nope.
Thank you, Draymond. The Calendus plan was to abduct the best characters from every universe to lead to victory. But instead it ends up with the Chatbot cutting Professor C's mustache with an electric shaver. I gotta say, the electric shaver part, that was actually really hilarious. And that's it with the plot. Now let's head to the characters of the game. Now, each character has unlockable costumes. I'm going to list their characters, their alternative costumes on screen. So that's a total of 11 of those alternative costumes for those 11 characters. And I don't even have the rest of the script. Hold on a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Got the script done. Hopefully I don't screw things up a bit, but... Alrighty. So now the master models. Now these master models are collectible. You are tasked to collect those master models for some reason. Either it can be collectible as characters, or you can go into a bonus game. Now I won't list the master model names because, well, if I add those, yeah, a one-way ticket to think that this video is made for kids. Coppa and bloody FTC. God, why? So that's a total of 24 master models. Now, the count depends on the version of the game. Console or portable version. Then we have the gameplay. So in Attack of the Toybots, you can select 2 characters in a level. That's for the normal levels. But it's totally a different ball game for the special attacks that you'll control with the mecha suit. Kinda cool, isn't it? Now, the levels in Nicktoons Attack the Toybots are based on the Nick TV shows, and that's the locations based on the Nicktoons shows. So I'll list them down in the screen below. So that's a total of 7 levels. And then we get to the bosses. Now, the bosses are basically on the robots of these characters. Yeah, toy robots. We got bosses like the SpongeBot, the DannyBot, the JimmyBot, the TACBot, and the TACBot. And all you gotta do is get on that mecha suit and hit it where it hurts. So what do I think about Nicktoons Attack of the Toy? What's my final thoughts of this game, of Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots? I find this game to be pretty good. Really good, I mean, I like the idea of playing with different characters from different Nicktoons shows. You can play 2 characters, which I gotta say is actually really cool. And even, of course, finding the master models. It's really fun. Even if you're playing this game on your own or with a buddy, heck, even fighting with a mech suit is worth it. So if you like watching Nicktoons shows back in the day, I would recommend playing this game. but if you're not a Nicktoons fan, don't play it. Now, I know there's going to be some criticism about, hey, why not the GBA? Why not the DS version? Listen, those two versions are just pathetic, and I wouldn't want to do it. I know there is going to be some things about that game, but I found those two games to be, man, just terrible. So I wouldn't have to, so I'm not going to go in depth about it. I don't know. So that'll do it for episode 15 of Let's Review of Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. It gives me nostalgia all over again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you rate and comment down below. And subscribe and ring the bell icon to be notified about the latest upload from STHGF. That'll be coming your way. So until then, this is Sonic the Game Fan saying over and out. And I'll see you guys on episode 16 of my Let's Review series. Peace.